Hi folks, Alicia here from Supercharged Offers. I just want to stop by and give you an overview of how to handle warm transfers when you're having cold calling done. First of all, let's talk about how most typical companies do cold calling. They'll do the calls, they'll get some responses, those responses will be emailed to you, but let me guess. Most of the time, we struggle to get back in touch with the person. They either evade us or they don't know our number, or we're SMSing them to say, hey, it's Alicia calling from Land Scouts, which is our land business. And then they kind of get a little bit lost, right? What we want to do is make sure that we're maximizing all of the really, really good leads and warm transfer them to you. So what is a warm transfer? A warm transfer is when the cold caller is actually on the line with a lead and that lead is positive. They want to know more about the offer. They want to talk to someone specifically about their property and they're ready and available now to do so. So, what the cold caller will do is dial your number, you pick up, they'll actually do an introduction. If you're available, they'll connect both calls together and you can simply take over the conversation from there. So, how does one best take over that conversation and make sure that you're not getting on the call and umming and ahhing and not really knowing how to take the call properly and therefore potentially losing the lead? Here's what I want you to do. As soon as that call is transferred, focus the first 20 or 30 seconds on just rapport building, finding out how their day's been, asking a little bit more about the property and them, where they live, are they close to the property? Just find out in general, like where they are, and find out about them. Then, what I want you to do is ask more detailed things about the property. Now, the cold caller by this stage has probably emailed you through an intake form that may have some information in it. If not, and if you're already in conversation and dialogue with the seller, just keep that conversation going. And what you now want to start to ask them is just more about the property. So just be genuinely curious and ask very open ended questions. So tell me, I'm really interested. Does the property have decent road access or is it closed off? Tell me, is the property cleared or uncleared and what kind of state is it in? Tell me a little bit more about the slope on the property. Is it buildable or is it really flat? Tell me about the area that it's in. Have you been to see it? And if not, talk to me about why. Maybe it's an inherited property, and if so, ask about that. Maybe it's a property that was bought to have plans on, but those plans have changed. So ask about that. So just get genuinely curious. So rapport building, stage one, ask about the property, stage two, final stage, stage three, expectation management. What you then want to do is set the expectation about what's going to happen next. So you've now taken down all the details, confirm their email and their phone number, and make sure you always get an email where you can. It's going to make it easier to get your offers out. Then what you're going to do is let them know what's going to happen next. You're going to run some numbers. You're going to conduct what I would call level one due diligence just to check on the property. You're going to check a little bit out about, does that property meet your criteria? And if it does have a problem, can you fix that problem for them? For example, probate, title issues, things like that. Okay. Then what you're going to do is set the time expectation. So, hey, I'm going to go and run some numbers and do some more research. I'm going to be coming back to you in about 24 to 48 hours. Now, is email best or SMS or phone call best? Find out how they prefer to communicate and then respond in kind. Next steps, update your CRM, make sure you've captured all the notes, that you've got them in the right stage, and you've set your tasks to be able to handle that lead from then on in. The final thing is, once you've made your offer, now it's fair to say that in this space, sometimes the offers are not what people are wanting or expecting, and that's okay. So still get your offer out. And if they don't respond to that first offer within whatever your closing period is or expiration date period, I want you to send out the second offer. And again, nurture the lead. And if they still don't respond in that period of time, I want you to get out the third offer. Why three offers? Here's the thing. If you're doing deals in an area that is pretty saturated, you want to make sure that you're getting to your prospects in a timely manner, but also going above and beyond what most other people are doing. Most other people only send one offer. I want you to do offer two and offer three because you're going to notice a difference on your conversion when you keep those lines of communication and negotiation open. So there's the wrap up on how to handle a warm transfer with your cold calling. Otherwise, it's all about speed to lead. So if you're not available to take that cold call transfer, make sure that you call back that lead as soon as you can. Thank you.